Shrikant Padmanabhan, MSc Biotech student, 22-year-old, reached out to me yesterday asking special advice for him because he's just going to pass out and he wants a career advice which doesn't take time. He is not ready to invest years together in research and he wants job quick, money quick. And there are many people like Shrikant Padmanabhan who reach out to me almost every day. So today I thought, why not make a special video for our Gen Z? Now, one common thing about people of my age and above is always love to say this dialogue, oh, today's generation, they don't understand, right? But I'm going to say this on camera, on record, that I feel Gen Zs are better than the previous generations, and not because I want popularity. I'm saying this because you guys have evolved one step ahead of us. You are digital first. You can process information faster. Even though your attention span is low, you want results faster, and that impatience is very important when you want to grow in your career and your life. Okay, so today's video is specially dedicated to all those Gen Zs, all those people who were born between 1997 to 2012, and they are right now in their 10+2 or bachelor's or master's. They're about to pass out or they are looking for jobs. So today I'm here to give you some excellent insights on how the world looks like. One thing I would still say that yes, things take time, all good things take time, but you don't have to wait forever to get them, okay? But there are ways to get it faster in a much more efficient manner, and that's what we'll talk today. So first things first, see, I'm way ahead of my time, I would say, because I was a Gen Z in 2005 itself, because I knew college is not going to help me. And that's my first advice for you. College is not just for knowledge, it's for job. So while, the future generations like Gen Alpha and above, they may not go to college, okay? Even though you went to college, colleges will become obsolete. What will be more important is skill set, and that is clearly evident in today's jobs. We employ people who are just BScs, but they can run Python programs or our studio, right? So that era is gone where people said, okay, degree is important. So hands-on lab skill, data analytical skill, and interpretation is important. Degree is just a base. It may or may not be required, but a bachelor's degree is more than enough. A master's is too much, and rather I would say MTech is like today's PhD. You don't need to go beyond MSc and MTech. That's too much, okay? You need to go for PhD only if in case you are really interested or like you have too much time, okay? But that's the first thing I would like to highlight. Second thing, as a Gen Z, you're digital first, right? You were born in the YouTube era, you were born in the Facebook era. See, we saw a world where there was no Facebook or internet, right? So that era was not that good, okay? People had to ask people, and most of the times they used to get misguided. Today you have so many good YouTubers, including me, as well as various other specialists who are available on LinkedIn, whom you can reach out and ask questions and you'll get responses, right? In my era, it was not there. So our era, we were living in confusion. Today, I think things are much more crystal clear for you. But of course, there is some mental noise and social noise which you need to remove. But one thing, again, is AI is no longer a complementary skill or an optional skill. AI will be used everywhere, right from pharmacovigilance, regulatory affairs, to drug discovery, bioinformatics, clinical research, diagnostics, and everywhere, okay? So you don't need to become a coder for that. You need to know what are the tools. You need to know how to use those tools, right? So my suggestion to you as a Gen Z would be, you were a digital first, now you have to be AI first, okay? So degrees don't matter, skills matter, and the second thing is AI matters more than your digital first. Your ability to retain knowledge is very good, so why not learn AI before you get into a job? Because once you get into a job, that once the money starts coming in, we become so comfortable that we don't want to learn new things, and that's wrong, okay? So you have to learn AI. Now the third point I would like to tell you is age group of 22 to 24 is very, very crucial. Now in this age group, you are just getting started, but you are copying the seniors, and the seniors were in wet lab, molecular biology jobs, but those jobs are dead. They're going to come back in boom probably by 2030, not before that. So wet lab jobs will come back and boom again around 2028 or 2030, not right now. So the next 2 to 3 years, it is important to learn AI skill, bioinformatics, and if you want to get into clinical research, drug discovery, then AI in drug discovery, regulatory affairs, microbiology, QA/QC, computational biology. Now these are new age jobs, new demands from the industry, and it will help you. Okay. Now, as a Gen Z, another advantage which you have is you are growing. So you were born in the YouTube era. You're entering the youth in the era of ChatGPT and Gemini. So utilize that to customize your CV. You don't have to come to me. And many students come to me saying, please check my CV if it's good. You have a better expert than me who can analyze your CV, that is ChatGPT and Gemini. So you can ask it to critically examine, become a prompt engineer, ask it to critically examine your CV and highlight where it is lacking. My suggestion would be do some hands-on project, industrial project, industry recognized project, live research projects, industrial simulations. Then you go and publish papers or projects in conferences on GitHub, as well as publish reports on Biotecnika or other places. So, this mindset will help you. I have seen students, like when we were in bachelor's, people were not so aware. Today, you are much more aware, and that's how you're watching this video, right? Many people who are aware and they want to do something in life, then they only watch my videos. So, you are already 10 steps ahead of the rest of the crowd, right? So, if you're 10 steps ahead of the crowd, one important thing I would like to tell you as a Gen Z is never stop learning, whether it is a Saturday or Sunday. So, even if you are engaged in college Monday to Friday, okay, there are 3 slots in your life which will never ever be occupied by anything else except learning. Now, one can be morning or evening slots, the second can be Saturday and Sunday, and the third would be in between the work hours or the college hours. So, you have to find gaps and utilize those gaps to learn new things. See, when I was learning, there was nothing actually, but still, I utilized that. So what happened is, by the time I turned 40, I am 12 to 15 years ahead of people or my batchmates, because they were enjoying, I didn't, right? So I'm not saying enjoyment is bad, but at the same time, utilizing those gaps for learning is important, especially AI. Now, another mistake, rather I would say, I did and you should not do, is not having a global mindset. So what goes wrong with domestic mindset is, see, you understand probably the India's market, like where are the jobs, but that is limited. That gets you limited money. Biotech is actually a global field, right? So even if you are not interested, at least look at Biotecnika Global. The website is biotecnika.com. Look at what kind of opportunities are coming globally, okay? Think globally, work locally. Attend global webinars, learn regulatory basics, use international tools, global, regulations you should learn, the good manufacturing practices you should learn. So these things will help you. Now, one caution I would like to highlight here is there is a word which has been misused many times by a lot of people, and that is job guarantee. So there are a lot of people who are selling courses on the internet, and they are using the word job guarantee. See, we are Biotecnika, we are talking to more than 400 HR recruiters at any point in time of the day, okay? And we also cannot guarantee you a job. We can assist you, but what happens inside the interview, nobody can control. So please stop, as a Gen Z, please stop buying those courses where they say, yeah, 100% job guarantee. And sometimes what they do is they will write job assistance in the pamphlet or the digital web page, but on the call they will say it's a job guarantee, right? Please don't fall trap for that. Even if I say don't agree, because job guarantees, there is no such thing as job guarantee. Real careers are built when both sides has to sweat it out. So I can assist you, and you have to also, attend interviews, participate, be active. So avoid those fake promises, respect the learning curve, and avoid shortcuts to job. Like the other day, one student came to me, same guy, Srikanth. So he said, I can pay 2 lakh rupees to this consultancy and they are promising me a job. I said, 2 lakh rupees is your parents' hard-earned money, right? If you spend it in learning, that will stay with you. But they can promise you a job. Maybe first month you will get it and next month they will remove you. So now you got only 25,000 salary, right? But you spend 2 lakhs, right? So imagine, right? Don't do such mistakes. Don't be a fool, okay? Now, thankfully in India, there are more scammers than good people. So, you as a Gen Z has to be careful about it. There is a superpower you all have already, and that is communication. You have to learn the art of communicating to the HR. And it should not be ChatGPT. Most of you are doing like, okay, even if I can't talk, I'll just copy something in ChatGPT and paste it and send it in LinkedIn, and maybe they'll respond. They will respond. The moment they'll call you for an interview, that is where you'll lose. So instead of, using ChatGPT to copy pasting the text in LinkedIn, ask ChatGPT that you teach me English, communicative English, and you can talk to ChatGPT. That will teach you, right? So communication is your superpower. If you are able to explain science or your project in layman language, if you're able to write reports and express it and interpret it, if you can present and parse data confidently, then only you will win. Okay, so these are some things you should know. Another thing I would like to highlight is, there is an increasing demand of experienced professionals in the biotech and pharma sector. So internship has become a must. Okay, so you have to give more weightage to your internship than your internal marks. Okay, internal marks, even if it is less, you will still get a job. Okay, there'll be only one question in interview why your marks is less, and you can always say that I was focusing more on my internship. That's fine. But during your masters, minimum of 2 internship is important. Okay, at least in one of the tech bio skill set, and then at least one project, at least one paper publication is important. Okay, try that. Okay, and then very importantly, your personal branding is important. For example, if you see my LinkedIn, there are more than 400 to 500 HRs who are following me right now. So if I'm posting something, if you start commenting below that in LinkedIn, so what happens is, though you'll be seen in the river or the feed of other HR recruiters also, right? So they're always hunting for the right talent, and they might recruit you. So these are the things you should know. So LinkedIn presence is important. Sharing your learning journey on LinkedIn is important, and uploading your certificates which you get from Biotecnika is important. And of course, I'll comment below your certificates as well if you tag me. So one last bottom line I would like to tell you: even though you are a Gen Z, 20 years from today, you're going to be sitting in my shoes, and in fact better shoes than me. So you have to play long-term games with long-term people. That means people who have been here for a decade or so, and you have to think long-term. Short-term will not help. Like today, let me get this job and then I'll figure out what happens next. No. Year 1 to 3 is about learning and stability. 3 to 5 is stability and growth, and 6+ is about leadership and global roles. Okay, if you do all of that, then you will be able to become a global leader in biotech. And if you stay consistent, biotech does pay off. Now, if you are a student of Biotecnika, this is a special message for you. And if you've not registered on our placement portal, please do that. Okay. And for all our subscribers, we are starting placement drives in 2026. That's something you should know. Placement drives for all of you means whenever a company wants to recruit through our platform, we'll inform all of you. You all can participate. It will be like a day-long or a 2-day-long virtual walk-in drive. You all can join a Zoom call or a Google Meet call, and the HR will take interview. And if you're selected, they'll tell you. If you're rejected, they'll also tell you, and then you go back. So this is what we are going to do for all the Gen Zs. Now, speed matters, skill matters, degree not so much, but direction matters. Okay, if you align your learning curve with the industry demands, you're definitely going to succeed. And remember, your limitation is actually your superpower. Just start looking that way. For example, you cannot move out of your city, right? So if that's a limitation, no, if that's a superpower, how can I get a job in biotech in my city itself without moving out? Remote jobs are available. So, map your career path, follow Biotecnika. In the next 2 to 3 years, you will be successful. And of course, I will always be ready to listen to your success story. So you can always write to me at shekhar@biotecnika.org. Thank you so much for watching this video. See you soon on the next one. Till then, keep shining. Bye-bye.